Hello, stamping friends. How is everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. We have Christmas behind us, and I hope you guys all had a great day or weekend, I should say. It was just really strange how it fell this year. I was just so mixed up on what day it was. But anyway, that's behind us. We gear up for so long before Christmas, and then it's kind of like a Thanksgiving dinner. It's over so fast. And so now we have that little regroup time between now and New Year's. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well and just had a really nice Christmas. We had a great time. We spent time with our family. But like I said on my blog post earlier, I just had a really, my phone is beeping. I just had a really rough week the week before because, as you know, one of my team members and friends passed away, and that was so hard. I mean, we knew she had cancer and she was sick, but still, all of a sudden at the end it just went really fast. And so anyway, that was hard. And then a couple days later we found out that my nephew passed away, and he was only 32 years old. And this has just been devastating to our family. And over the holidays it's just so hard. So right now they're doing an autopsy. We have so many questions. We don't know what happened. And so until we get that report, we're not going to know. And they said that could take up to 2 to 3 months, which I didn't know they took that long. But anyway, we just have to kind of, just accept it. And it's just so hard though. So the good news is family was together. And so now we will just have another funeral coming up. Well, setting that aside, I just want to share with you what's coming up with Stampin' Up! And I have a couple of little things to show you. First of all, we are going to be in a brand new mini catalog. It's right here. I can show you the front and the back, but we aren't allowed to show you the middle. If you don't have a catalog, I would be happy to get one of these in your hands because it is plump full of brand new products and stamp sets, and there's just so much good in this one, and I think you're really going to like it. Now the date that this is good is January 4th through April 30th, and so we have March, April, 4 months of this. And then also there is a special for signing up, like there always is, because if you take part in Celebration, which is free items during Celebration. The celebration date is January 4th through February 29th. Notice it's leap year this year, so you get an extra day. But I can show you the front and the back again. I can get this brochure to you as well, but there's so many neat things in there. And we as demonstrators can pre-order because we get the catalog privilege to order early the month before. So some of these products I already have in my hands. And so, but I want to share with you, if you do sign up to be a demonstrator, the thing that they're throwing in this month is this really, really cool glass mat. Oh my goodness. This is so awesome. And you can see it has little like rubber feet on the bottom so it doesn't slide around. And I'm going to show you this up close on the video when I turn my camera around. And so you can see what you can get. This was a $60 value. That's how much it cost us demonstrators. However, they told us before, they allowed us to order it that there was a limited supply because they were saving the rest for all the new people that sign up between January and February. Well, this thing sold out so fast. So you can see that it's going to be a very popular item. And if you're a demonstrator already and you didn't get one, you have to hold off until later in the year. They're going to offer them again. But for new demonstrators, you can get yours right away. So that's a big perk. That's like an extra, like I said, $60 worth. Now, if you already have one or you're not interested in that, then they're sweetening the deal by you can also choose to sign up and get $30 extra in products. So instead of $125 in your kit, you will get $155 worth of products in your kit, and it's all for $99. And of course, like always, you always get free shipping on a starter kit. The starter kit consists of anything that you choose that you want in your kit. So it's really a sweet deal. Now, being a demonstrator, right off the bat, you get 20% off all your orders. That's including anything on sale, anything on the clearance rack. So it's really a good deal. And then also there's a lot of benefits just to being a part of a team. And so I would love to have you on my team. One of the things we do is we monthly meet on Zoom. Back in my earlier years, we used to meet in person because most of my team were, kind of close to me in proximity. But now, because we've grown so much, they're all over the United States. And so we have turned our meetings into Zoom so that I can connect with all of you and not just the local people. And then also, I like to do in-person events for people that are in Arizona, or if you can make the trip. It's just a one-day event. And so our next one is in February, towards the end of February. And so if you are, part of my team, you are eligible to attend that. So that's another little perk. There's many, many perks, but those are just the two off the top of my head that I can list. All right, now we're going to get on to what I want to share with you today. I was thinking of that over the holiday because I know, my videos are on Tuesdays, which is the day after Christmas this year, and everybody's, doing different things. And sometimes stamping is the last thing on your mind because you're cleaning up after Christmas. For me, I'm taking my Christmas tree down on the 26th. I don't know why. I know it sounds kind of Grinchish or Scrooge-ish, but I've had my Christmas up since Thanksgiving. And so, the day after Thanksgiving. So when it's over, it's over. I don't even wait for New Year's, I hate to say. So anyway, I know that stamping might not be at the top of your priority list. So what I'm going to share with you today is a Christmas gift that I got. And you guys, you are in for a treat and a surprise. I kid you not, I am still amazed at this gift. It is probably one of the most creative and fun and funny gifts I've ever gotten. And it was made by one of my teammates. Her name is Chris Brower. If you're not on her Facebook page, you really ought to follow her because she's one crazy girl and she has such creative ideas. And just to give you a little background, we met in junior high, and her whole life, or whole adult life, or I should say, as long as I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I have been trying to get her to sign up because she is so creative, and she became a teacher and shared her creativity in her job, but she's now retired. And so I don't know how many years it's been, maybe 5 years or so, 4 or 5 years she's been on my team. And she's creative all the time, but this gift just like blew my socks off. So I can't wait to share with you. And it's going to take a little bit because I'm going to read everything. There's so much detail in this gift. And if you are a diehard Stampin' Up! Stamper or demonstrator or whatever, you are going to love this. So let me get my camera turned around and I will share with you. I first want to show that glass mat that I was talking about, and this is so nice. It's very smooth, and the grid is actually a 13 by 13 inch square here, so you can measure things, just by having this down, and you don't always have to get your ruler out. And on the top and right side, you'll see the centimeter markings, and then the bottom and left side is inches. And even though it's a 13 by 13 inch grid, I'm not sure if you can see the whole thing in the picture, but I measured it from edge to edge, and it is actually 17 by 14 inches, so that is quite a bit larger than the grid. And it's probably about the same size as grid paper, maybe a little bit wider in the grid paper might be a little bit wider and a little bit longer. All right, the first thing I noticed on this was you can use a dry erase marker on here. This will come in handy if I want to put the host code up here, and you can make notes. Hi, Stampin' Friends. You can write dimensions as you're working and then transfer it later and then onto paper. Then you just take this chamois, and the best way to describe this, first of all, it's super soft. You have to get it wet and then leave it stored like in a Ziploc bag, because if you leave it out, it will get really hard, kind of like our little chamois that we have, the purple ones, to clean our stamps with. But then this wipes off so easily, so it's just really nice to have just that little, marker right by you so you can jot things down. Another thing you can do with this is great for using the masking technique. When we use masks on our paper, you don't even have to put paper underneath this. It's okay if ink gets on this because you can just use that little chamois and wipe it right off. The other thing it comes with is this little silicone mat, and it's nice because it doesn't move. It'll stay stuck to here. And the purpose of this is sometimes we use things like, say we punch out a lot of things, or we use little embellishments that might get away from us or roll. You can just put them in these little partitioned little areas here, and then they'll stay right by you. I'm not really sure what this is for. It's probably maybe just another little holder or something. Same with this one. And then you can also mix things in here. Say you want to do some watercoloring and you want to mix some colors and use your water brush. You can do that. You can add Wink of Stella with re-inker and just do anything that you would do painting wise, and it'll just stay contained in these little dividers. Now this will stain similar to our photopolymer. You know how when you use red and dark colors it can stain a little bit. Some people that bothers, then you may not want to do your painting on here, but if it doesn't bother you, it's not going to hurt it, just like our photopolymer stamps. And so I haven't really used this a lot, but I probably will when I start doing assembly line swaps coming up with a new catalog. So that's just another little feature that it has. All right, and as I told you, it has the little gripper things on the back, so it's not going to, move when you have it on your surface. One thing that it did come with, all four corners had this little guard here, so that if you were going to transfer it somewhere, you can pack it with this. I'm going to hang on to mine, but they just slip on the corners like that so that, it won't break if you have to transport it somewhere. So remember, you can get this for free in the starter kit if you sign up during celebration, which is February 4th through February 29th. All right, now I'm super excited to share with you this little treat that I got from my friend. Again, her name is Chris Brower, and she's a team member of mine. First of all, the packaging alone was so cute. Look at how she decorated this. She just put strips of designer series paper and then put packing tape all along it so this wouldn't catch in the mail. And then she just put the label on the back side. So I had to save the wrap to show you. All right, so this is going to be kind of like an unboxing. It came in this box, and it's not a Stampin' Up! Box, but it's an Amazon Prime, but it looked kind of like the Stampin' Up! Box. And the first thing I saw when I opened it was this. Now, Stampin' Up! Used to put packing slips in our order. So for a hot second, I thought she must have ordered like products for me and done a customer order because, why would this come in a gift? Well, then as I started reading it, my first clue was order confirmation number LOL 12345. Okay, now I know what it's made up. Order date, put my name down, my demo ID is 123456. There's another clue. And I'm looking through it and everything looks identical, like the ink and the price and the quantity. But then I got down to jumbo dimensionals, price is priceless, and dimensional bundle 10% savings. So you'll have to see what she made for that to make sense. But isn't this cute? And then all the rest is the same, all this stuff. So it just looks so official. And I thought, oh, I'm so confused here, but I know it can't be for real because of the jumbo dimensionals, unless I missed some update that came out. I don't know what jumbo dimensionals are. So I'm going to pull out all these goodies one by one so you can see what she all got. The first thing I got was edible matte decorative dots. And this one wasn't new to me. I did this on a team event last 1 or 2 years ago. So anyway, but isn't it cute how she did that? Mine were more red hot, like Valentine looking, but so that's really cute. And then she made her cute little label at the top. Now wait till you see the detail of this. Okay, so first we have my Tombow Mono Liquid Glue, and look at how close it is to the real thing. Mine is kind of beat up because I use it a lot. Mono Liquid Glue, watermelon flavored, nipple tipped. So this is actually candy in here, but look at how similar it is to the real thing. I thought that was so cute. She knows I have a little sweet tooth here. All right, the next item, and I have to read all these labels because they're hilarious. This is called Edible Hubba Bubba Ribbon. And then she even put all the different languages in here. And I even asked her, I said, Chris, how did you figure out the language? She said, well, I went to Google Translate. So you can see she did a big, there was a big job ahead of her on her Word document. Quantity serving, 1 serving. 6 feet of pure sugar times 3/4 inch. And then when you open it, you will find a ribbon holder, probably one of ours. Maybe it's just cardstock. No, it's one of ours on both sides with bubble tape ribbon in the center. And it says 100% bubble gum, 100% bubble tape, 100% sugar. 6 feet, hubba bubba 3 times, and then even a UPC symbol with different language, manufactured for your enjoyment, and then all the languages. Oh my gosh. Can you believe the work that was into that? Oh, she goes above and beyond. Just when I thought I saw the most creative things she could ever come up with, then she outdoes that. Okay, this is the dimensionals I was talking about. This is that bundled. You get jumbo and you get regular size, edible bundle, self-serve gum treats. And then again with the language. So we have, these are the regular size. They even look like our packaging, don't they? They're gum. And then here's the jumbo ones, which is a huge candy bar with chocolate, she wrote in there, self-serve edible treats. So there's your bundle. If you want to save 10% by getting regular and jumbo dimensionals, here they are. Isn't that adorable? And it's even, the candy bar's in a little box as well. All right, the next thing, we have a Curiously Strong Classic Stampin' Pad, Poppy Parade. And all the languages again. Isn't that cute? And what it is it's Altoids. So it looks so much like a real ink pad. I could not believe it. Of course, it all matches the theme of paper she used on the front. The next thing is Tear and Tape Adhesive, strawberry flavored, acid free. And then all the languages, quantity 1. And what you'll see in here is just like Tear and Tape. It is Rip roll-ups. So it's a roll-up sugar candy, and then you just unroll it and you rip it, just like our Tear and Tape. Oh my goodness. It was so fun talking to her after she gave it to me, because I said, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you think of them, or do you see the candy and you come up with it? And she kind of said, well, a little bit of both. So now I'm saving my favorite for last, and this was Chris's favorite too. It's called Take Your Stick Tool, beef flavored with cheese. Choking hazard, supervise your snack, sharp cheddar. And then all the languages, quantity 1. And inside you find beef stick and cheese, I should say. And when I called her, I said, Chris, that's actually the box. Did you save your box? And she said, no, I gave some as gifts. And so she tracked down one of the gals who got the real thing, and she said, do you still have your box? And she said, I do. So Chris drove all the way over to her house just to get the box so she could make this part of her gift. Oh my goodness, have you ever seen so much creativity in one box? So that is a gift to treasure, and I'm just so thankful that I was the recipient. They're just so cute. I don't know how to display them, so you might have to help me with that, but they're just too cute not to display somehow in my craft room. So thank you, Chris. Again, her name is Chris Brower, and you really need to follow her Facebook page. It's Create with Chris, and she is just one creative gal. So that was my little fun thing that I wanted to share with you. Anyone who's a stamper, or especially a Stampin' Up! Stamper, will get a kick out of this. So isn't that fun? Well, the last thing I want to do is just tell you thank you so much. This year has been so awesome, and I'm so grateful to all my customers and team and other demonstrators that follow my site, and I'm just so appreciative. And I also look forward to the new year. I want to wish you all a very happy new year coming up, and I have a lot up my sleeve for next year, so stay tuned. I'm here every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Arizona time, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Thank you, and we will see you next year.